What's up, everybody? Greetings from a very windy and somewhat smoky morning in San Francisco. Before we get started, just a quick shout out to all the firefighters in the Bay Area trying to put out the fires. Thank you guys. Hopefully it's a shorter fire season than it was last year. And I hope everybody who lives out near those fires is doing well and is safe. So I know it's been a while since I made a video for you guys. Been very, very busy with work and life and finishing up construction and all that, and just kind of ran out of time, to be honest. Hopefully they're a little more frequent in the future for you. Good to finally have that construction done. I'll put a picture of the completed bathroom up right now, but super happy with the way it came out. Small bathroom, obviously, San Francisco Victorian, but it looks great. It's super functional now compared to what it was, and albeit a pain during the construction process, super happy that we did it, and yeah, glad to get back to kind of normal life in the house. You might notice that I'm swerving a little bit right now. That is to avoid all the branches and leaves and everything that have fallen overnight. There's lots and lots of kind of 2 to 3 foot twigs, as well as some pretty aggressively sized down branches. It was super windy last night, so much so that when I woke up, I thought it was raining, and it was just little pieces of tree hitting the house. But anyway, I woke up this morning trying to decide what video I was going to make. There's all sorts of videos out there on the latest software release, ranging from talking about the new games and the new visualizations and Smart Summon, which I think some of those are crazy. You know, it's a beta product. I've tried it. It works great, but I'm not sure I'd be out there trying the long-range tests and trying it in a busy Walmart parking lot at 5 p.m. and, you know, all those crazy things. Give it a couple of months. I think it's going to be great, and it's a great way of collecting data, both for parking lots but also for surface roads, as they figure out how and when they're going to turn on full self-driving off the highways. So the idea that I came up with this morning was kind of based on something I just went through an evaluation process, if you will. So car insurance, I feel like, at least for me, is something you forget about until the bill shows up, and then you wonder why it's so expensive. Well, I just had that process about a month ago. My bill showed up. It had gone up roughly $100 a month, which made absolutely no sense to me. So I called Allstate. They looked at it. They said, yeah, that doesn't seem quite right, and it came down by $75 from that revised number. So still going up. But even then, it just seems like it's way too much. I've got a pretty clean driving record. I only put roughly 8,000 miles on the car every year, so not driving like crazy. So I figured, why not look into the Tesla insurance product that was released probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago, that I haven't heard much about. So firstly, I've got to say I am very impressed with their quoting and buying process. It is almost identical to how you buy their car. You log in, you give them some information, and they come back with a quote immediately. It's not like traditional insurance where you have to call an agent, give them a bunch of information, wait for a while, they come back with a quote, and then you can review it and buy it. Tesla one-stop shopping, which I think is great from just an ease of use standpoint. Second of all, the quote that I got is significantly cheaper than what I currently had from Allstate. I did my best to make the coverage comparable. I think the one thing that I wasn't able to quote was new car replacement, which is an Allstate product. Basically, if you total your car, you get the kind of newest model back, which I'm not sure if I even need anymore. I kind of did it back when I first got the car, because I wasn't sure about the availability of parts for repair and all that stuff, and I just wanted that option should I ever need it. But I may drop that now. But I don't have the numbers in front of me while I'm out here driving, but I'll show you those once I get back to the house. But the big question is, for the amount of savings that I'll show you, would you guys switch to a new product? I know it's backed by a larger insurance company, and I'll check which one that is for you. Pardon me while I dodge some of the junk in the road here. But I'm not sure if that brings any risk with it, if you guys think it's fine. Just based on what I had gone through with Allstate with my the claim on my house when my garage was broken into, it was super easy. They were great. They made it painless. I just, God forbid anything happens with the car, want to have a similar experience and don't want to have to be fighting for a claim or anything.
I'm going to leave these two quotes up on the screen for a little bit so that you can compare the two. On the left, we have Tesla's quote. On the right, we have my current Allstate insurance. One thing I've never really understood is why in the industry they quote you a premium for every 6 months rather than just monthly or annually. So I've added numbers so that they can compare, since Tesla seems to quote you per month. What do you think? Am I missing something here? Is there a reason that Allstate is over double my current policy? I can't seem to find it, but look through these coverages and let me know if you can. So as you're reviewing, I'm going to ask the question again. What do you think? Should I switch to Tesla insurance and save a ton of money every month? Or is there something inherently about Tesla's insurance that I should be worried about and I should wait until the product's a little bit more established? I had previously read somewhere that Tesla's insurance was backed by one of the major insurance companies. I can't seem to find that online right now, but if any of you have purchased Tesla insurance, let me know if there's any indication that it is backed by a major. Also, if you've had an incident and had to claim against Tesla insurance, let me know how the process went in the comments below.
Well, thanks again, everyone, for watching. Appreciate those who still tune into my channel. I know they haven't been frequent lately, but I'm going to try and fix that. As always, any ideas for videos, throw them down in the comments below, and I'll try and address them over time. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're still one of those who hasn't pulled the trigger and bought one of the best cars ever yet, and are looking to buy a Tesla, use my referral code. It's down in the description below. It will help you get 1,000 free supercharging miles, and it will also help me get a little bit of those as well, as potentially a referral for I think it's a Model Y or a Roadster. Thanks again. Until next time. So I was making some B-roll to show, and I didn't realize how much they actually put in here. So you've got Netflix, YouTube, and Hulu, and man, has the list of games grown. I have not tried many of these at all, to be honest. The only one I've tried was Beach Buggy Racing, which I love. I'm going to try Cuphead right now. Well, this is super interesting. While I was sitting here playing games and testing things out, I actually found out that, let's turn the brightness up here, that apparently Netflix for me is loading over cellular right now. I am on the grandfathered plan from Tesla, so I'm not paying anything a month, but I found this really interesting. I'm going to take a step back and see if there is actually a data counter somewhere, because I have heard that is the case. Well, I searched through the settings here as well as up the Tesla T. I can't find a data counter. Do you guys have it? If so, tell me where it is.